High School for a Wyoming Valley Conference Division I showdown between two of the favorites in the conference, the Spartans of Valley West and the Cougars from Hazleton area. Hi everybody, glad you could join us for our continuing coverage of high school basketball here on WYLN. I'm Connie Costanzo. Well, Pete Erickson, going into this year, a lot of people thought these would be the two teams that would vie for the Division I title. Right now, the Spartans are 1-0, knocking off Pittston area. So far, so good for John Rossick's team. Scott Vinovorsky, one of the key players who came back from last year's team, has been red hot as of late.
Yeah, he's been in double figures the last 5 ball games, and he's had 13 three-pointers in those 5 ball games. So Scott's a real leader on this ball club. Wyoming Valley West did have a struggle with Pittston area going into overtime, but pulled it out. Excellent season so far, 6-1.
As far as Hazleton area is concerned, very disappointing loss last time out Saturday night against Nanticoke area. Their worst loss, the Cougars' worst loss ever. And that says something for the competitiveness that Hazleton area has had and the consistency that Bruce Lyde's teams have had. Their inside game, Matt Tucker has been nicked up now and then. He's going to have a big game for the Cougars.
Well, Matt suffered a cracked cheekbone in the Hatboro-Horsham game and really hasn't been right since then and has taken away from his offense. Of course, winning 32 in a row in the Wyoming Valley Conference, tremendous streak, and sooner or later it's going to end, and it ended on last Saturday night down at Nanticoke. So Bruce Lyde will just have to find the right combination. It might take him a little longer than usual, but Bruce is such a tremendous coach, I'm sure he's going to be able to find some people.
Well, let's see if that Nanticoke loss can be a positive thing for Hazleton area tonight. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. We'll have the tip-off between Valley West and Hazleton area after this. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Wyoming Valley West. Vinovorsky, Kotarski, McGeer, Jim Casey, and the big guy, Phil Boncheski. 2 guard, 2 forward, and a center lineup for Valley West. Hazleton area goes with 3 guards, 2 forwards, Mariano, Barletta, Teeters, Veet, and Matt Tucker. And for Valley West, Tug McGeer, 14 points Saturday night in that overtime win versus Pittston area. But in talking to John Rossick, he would like to see Tug's field goal percentage go up a little bit. Right now, Tug at 37%. Certainly that's a percentage that needs to improve if Valley West is going to win tonight's ball game.
Yeah, Vinovorsky and McGeer, along with Boncheski, they're the nucleus of the Wyoming Valley West offense. And looking at the size of Boncheski and the size of Hazleton, if I'm Johnny Rossick, I want Phil Boncheski to get the ball tonight because it looks like Hazleton could have a problem handling him because of size differential. And of course, Matt Tucker playing with that injury, not 100%. He could have some problems if he's going to play him inside. So there's going to have to be a lot of help there.
You get a look at John Rossick, second-year coach for the Spartans and the head coach of the Cougars. Bruce Lyde, of course, Bruce has been the only coach that Hazleton Area High School has ever known because of the merger a few years back.
Tremendous record going into this season, 122 wins and only 22 losses.
Unbelievable.
One of the great coaches in the history of the Wyoming Valley Conference, and he's only been here 6 years. So just one of the best that you'll see in high school basketball. And Johnny Rossick's team having an excellent season, and they played a tough exhibition schedule, Conio. It should be a great game here tonight.
Bruce Weinstock, Dan Frischella, the officials, and Hazleton area is going to have the basketball first. Mariano, Kotarski on Nathan. Inside look to Barletta, who now has to kick it back out to Nathan Mariano. And now down low to Veet. Jonathan misses. Loose ball, and it's going to be Spartan possession.
Veet had good position inside, missed the shot. Ball was knocked out of bounds, and Valley West will bring it up. Now we'll see Probably matchup zone probably on the part of Hazelton.
McGear.
Gonna have to shut Boncheski out inside there.
I don't think there's any question that's an advantage that Valley West is going to have. Tatarski baseline, kicked back out. That shot is drilled by Boncheski, but for Hazelton area, you'll allow him to take that shot all night.
Yeah, he's been pretty accurate, too, with that shot. So he starts hitting that, that'll cause all kinds of problems.
Teeters, iron no, Boncheski the board. 2-0 early stages, Valley West with the lead. Glad you could join us on WYLN. Casey, now Boncheski, Tatarski, and this is McGear.
There's an interesting style here on the part of both teams. Valley West likes to run up and down the floor, and of course Hazelton likes to control the tempo. So we'll see who wins out here certainly in the early going.
A lot of patience shown by Johnny Rossick's team.
And that was something in the Abington Heights game that we did earlier. After they got a big lead, they got a little impatient and started to take some bad shots and give Abington a chance to get back in.
3 ball by Vinavorsky, missed. Nathan Mariano inside, oh, nice speed inside. Beat, no. Good look that time from Tucker, but Beat could not finish. Boncheski. McGear in the corner, and now Vinavorsky. Jim Casey. Tatarski, open shot rammed in. Justin, first 2, he's averaging close to 7 a game, 4-0.
Good movement.
Valley West.
Good movement against the zone by Valley West there. Can't stand around when they're throwing that zone at you.
Tucker, he'll take that. Misses it. He can hit the 3 for a big guy. Now Vinavorsky the other way. These two teams.
Of course, Tucker playing with those goggles on, going to probably hurt his shooting.
Open man is Tatarski, who misses. Defensive board by Brent Teeters. These two teams may be the favorites in the conference, although after Nanticoke beat Hazelton area, after saying this might be the deepest the conference at Division I has ever been in a long time. Barletta could not get it to roll.
Hazelton's missed some easy shots right around the basket. Just haven't got lucky at all so far.
John Patrick set to come in for the Cougars. Tug McGear missed, but Vinavorsky at the board. As we're now under 4 minutes to go here in the first. Tatarski inside Boncheski. Oh, nice move. And Phil gets it to fall. 6-0 early.
Just had too much strength inside.
Barletta missing. Rebound by Vinavorsky. Spartans want to run. Scott inside. That shot no good. Boncheski tried to tip it. Would not fall, however. And the Cougars looking to get on the board for the first time tonight, trailing 6-0.
That was the first time they got their running game going. Man-to-man all over the floor by the Spartans.
Nathan Mariano saw some playing time with last year's squad. Of course, this year he's a full-time starter now.
Hazelton going into that weave, maybe get a backdoor layup here. Got to get on the board.
Back out, Mariano, got it. Took over 3 minutes for the first bucket for Hazelton area. Nathan Mariano, 6-2. As Kotarski calls out the play for Valley West. Kotarski, McGeer down low, kick back out, and now Boncheski. Phil, got it. Phil Boncheski with 6.
4 of those 6 have been a perimeter shot. Against that matchup zone there, you got to try to make that zone move. And so far, Valley West has been doing that.
Teeters, Mariano now. Nathan drives the lane. No, off glass, no good. Out of bounds. It's going to be Hazleton area basketball, and Valley West has moved the ball real well so far, and here's a look at one of those passes.
Great pass there, and you'll see Boncheski get underneath the basket and just fake Tucker out and go up with the shot back over his head for the layup.
Lenny Leschko and Don Patrick into the ball game right now. Teeters with it. Get off the side. Leschko gives Cougars a little bit of size there. Teeters, Patrick, Mariano.
Hazleton needs a take charge player that's going to really take the ball club into his hands and try to be a leader here. And so far, they don't have that take charge guy out there, Conio.
Mariano will go to the line as Justin Kotarski picks up his first.
Of course, Hazleton lost some great players from last year with Matt Scarcella and Jeff Rush and Nick Monafor.
Mariano got them both. He's got all 4 of the Cougar points, who have now trimmed the lead in half. 8-4 Valley West as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the first. Justin Kotarski past the timeline. And he'll bring it back out. See if Valley West is thinking about maybe just 1 here.
Yeah, might play for 1 unless they get a layup off somewhere. Somebody fall asleep.
Justin Kotarski guarded by Nathan Mariano.
You can see Hazleton extending the matchup.
Under 30 seconds in the first. Kotarski almost got a 5-second count there. Boncheski, and a nice play there by Don Patrick defensively. Don with the ball now. Cross court, that's a 3 by Teeters, no. Boncheski with the board. There's time for Valley West. Kotarski in the corner. Kontovic goes. Boncheski tipped, no. We played 1, 8-4, Valley West. First quarter rebounds, Valley West 8, Hazleton area 4, and that's exactly the score. 8-4 as we begin the second period of play with Pete Erickson and Jim Shappert, our statistician. I'm merely Conio Costanzo.
Merely?
Merely.
Oh, okay. That's not your middle name, is it?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. Well, Phil Boncheski with 6 out of the 8 points in the first quarter. Of course, Valley West running that perimeter offense.
Have not been able to...
that matchup zone, you got to keep moving, Conio.
Pass tipped away by Matt Tucker.
Kids have a tendency to stand around like that. They get tired easily, and they don't want to keep running the floor without the ball.
Inside, Tucker, no. And the long rebound corralled by McGeer. Here's Justin Kotarski up court.
So far, Hazleton has done a good job not keeping Vinovorsky and McGeer out of the offense. Neither one has scored so far.
And really, they've got to be happy with what Boncheski has done as stepping out of bounds That time was Justin Kotarski. The Cougars will have the basketball, really. As you look at John Rossick, this team not able to get the ball inside the Boncheski, but Bill's got 6 points, and it's an 8-4 advantage for Valley West.
Well, a good portion of that first quarter, he was in the perimeter, too. You know, with the size that Phil has and his strength, I'd like to see him get moved inside a little bit and see what Hazelton does defensively with him in there.
Mariano. Barletta, a 3. Nope. Oh, and it went off a Valley West defender, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Cougars will have it. I think it went off of 2 Spartans, as a matter of fact.
Either Boncheski or McGear or Kotarski could have had the rebound, and they both knocked it out of bounds.
Tucker, quick to the hole, no. Rebound by Veet, that no good. Here comes the running game. McGear, 3-on-1. Kotarski, offensive foul.
Well, that time Valley West really too fast offensively and missed a shot and were called for the offensive foul on Kotarski. You'll see 3-on-1 here, but too quick by Kotarski on the left side. He runs, I think he ran over Veet there. It was an offensive foul. Valley West should have scored on that, Conio. That was their game. They get that running game going. Excellent play by Veet there, or by Mariano, correction. Excellent play by Mariano to take the offensive charge.
You know, if we have a problem over at the scorers table, it's not something that pops up in the box when you take a look at who scored how many points. Plays like that, when you take charges like that, but certainly coaches see that.
Well, see, Bruce Leiben has been noted for so many years of coaching defensively. He just does a great job, and he forces teams out of their game. So far, Valley West has not been able to get into their offense, and that's a credit to Bruce's defense.
I think they changed that foul to Jim Casey. We will investigate that. Mariano's 3. Nope. Letting it go out of bounds is Tug McGear. Smartly, Bruce Leibowitz chewing that gum pretty good right now, but
Bruce is wondering, are we going to have any shots fall here?
Got to get some to go.
We've only had 1 field goal now, and we've played about 10.5 minutes. Hazelton only has 1 field goal.
Boncheski. Back out to Big Phil. Offensive rebound by Vinavorsky. The fans wanted an offensive foul, no call, and banging home the 3 is Kotarski. 11-4 Valley West.
Kotarski and Boncheski have all the points so far.
Bobby Boyan. Nice feed inside. Foul is Veet, and Jonathan's going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play.
Excellent pass there, and the basket by Veet. Great bounce pass.
Veet, a 57% free throw shooter. And the Spartans turn it over underneath their own basket.
McGear walked in.
Here's a look at that pass now.
Great pass to Veet. Veet just beats the entire Valley West defense and lays it in left-handed and gets fouled.
Cougars barely get it inbounded. Tucker picked up his dribble but got it to Mariano. By the way, they did change that foul. Kotarski did not get that foul. They gave it to Jim Casey. Hook shot, no. Mariano tried to foul, could not. Here comes Justin Kotarski the other way. As we trickle down to the 4:35 mark. 11-7, Valley West in front. Kotarski, corner 3, no. Rebound goes out of bounds and off of the hand of Jim Casey.
Well, Bruce is happy if he can give Valley West those perimeter shots all night, so they don't get anything inside.
He'll be more happy if he could trim this lead to 2. A bucket will do that. Feet down low. Tough angle. No. The rim unkind so far for the Cougars. Bonchesky spins. High off glass. He missed everything. Out of bounds, Spartans possession.
Good collapsing defense by the Cougars there in that time. They were all over Bonchesky. Make him take an off-balance shot.
Vinavorsky, bang. Scott's first point. He averages more than 12 and a half a game. The lead is 7 for Valley West.
That was Vinavorsky's 14th three-pointer in the last 5 ball games. 6 ball games, count this one tonight.
Beat in the corner, picked off by Bonchesky, who wants to throw the baseball pass to McGeer, lost it. And another sub coming in as Don Patrick will come in for Bruce Live's team. There's a look at Don.
Bruce playing a lot of players because he's trying to find a combination that's going to click, and right now he's got to get points. And that's been a problem with Hazleton so far this year. In only one game this year had they scored over 50 points.
Bobby Boyan had that shot blocked. And a traveling violation going to be called against Scott Vinavorsky.
Vinavorsky got caught up in the air. He wanted to give the pass, and it got blocked, and he got the ball back, and it was called for too many steps.
Here's a look at that block.
Blocked by Bonchesky. And then you'll see Vinavorsky get the ball, and Johnny Rossick's all upset. He know he had a 3-on-1 break there, maybe an easy basket.
John, of course, former basketball official. Good look by Farletta.
Great rebound by Mike Farletta. Missed the shot, but stayed with it and got the rebound.
5-point lead, Valley West. Under 3 minutes to play here in the second period. Boy, this game has flown by. Not a lot of whistles so far tonight.
Well, that's Hazleton's
Not a lot of
game.
points either.
That's their delay type game, and run the clock and stay close. And so far, for most of the first half, Hazleton has got Valley West playing their game.
Blocked from behind by Patrick. However, Don is going to pick up the personal foul here.
See Katarski coming underneath there. He gets fouled by Patrick. Katarski will go to the line to shoot 2.
Justin is a 57% free throw shooter. First one is good. Rob Adams will check into the ball game, and sitting down is Chuck McGeer. Second attempt by Kotarski is also good.
7 points for Justin.
And that's what the lead is right now.
Valley West has been able to attack baseline against Hazleton, and has had some success under there.
Mariano, tough shot. Bonchesky, oh, nice play by Mariano. Got Phil up in the air and got the bucket. Oh, pretty move by the senior guard.
Great play by Mariano off the steal from Bonchesky and got the layup. And Mariano's got 6 of the 11.
Bonchesky inside, hoop and harm. He'll go to the line.
Well, that's where you want him, Connie. Watch Mariano steal here. Bonchesky gets the rebound, man. Mariano just picks his pocket and goes in, goes up with the shot, head fake, up again, and scores. Got the Valley West defense up and down in those situations, and got a nice basket. Great play by Mariano. But a 3-point play by Bonchesky gives him 9 on the night.
Here's a look at that nice move there by Phil.
You can see Phil inside. Big size advantage there by Phil. Goes up, good position, banks it in, gets fouled.
Traveling going to be called against Brent Peters, who just came back into the ball game. As we're at the 1:27 mark. Here in the second. Group 5 looking on. His team trails by 8 here at home.
Boncheski's got 9, Kotarski 7, and Vinovorsky 3, and that's the 19 for the Spartans.
Pretty good threesome.
Yeah.
Boncheski. Oh, feet inside to Adams, who had it swatted away, and Rob Adams called for a push.
Great pass there by Boncheski. You see Boncheski with the pass. Hoppel goes up with the shot, misses.
So Hazleton area now is under the 1-minute mark of the second. Cougars trailing by 8. And from this, looks like the Cougars will maybe hold for 1.
Down 8. You gotta try to do something offensively here.
Mariano got it. Nathan now with 9. He averages close to 7 a game.
That was a big shot for them.
Good defense by Mariano. He's doing it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, he's been a real key factor tonight here for the Cougars.
Here's that 3.
Wide open. Buries it. Nelson Mariano with 9 of the 14 points. Nathan Mariano really has kept the Cougars in the first half.
We saw Don Patrick on the bench, and back in is Matt Tucker, who has yet to score. 5-point lead.
He's got to have a problem because of those goggles, Canio. He's just not right in there. He's just not, probably not getting a good look at the basket.
Well, Boncheski's not helping.
Yeah, right.
Mariano gives it to the big guy. Tucker wanted a foul, did not get a call from Dan Frischella. We're at the intermission. 19-14. Valley West with the lead. Back with this year's first WY. With the lead his team has at 5. Let's see if they can hang on to it here in the third. Tucker is hooked. No. Oh boy. Woes continue for the Cougars. Good luck for Tucker.
Boy, Matt's missing an awful lot of easy shots.
Corner. Boncheski. Shot. Outlet.
Good position there by Vinovorsky, but he just rushed the shot. Missed it. Hazleton with the rebound. Down 5.
Mariano. Now Brent Peters.
Barletta's got to get in the offense in the second half, Canio. Tucker's having a tough time, and they can't expect Mariano to do it all. So Barletta's got to be a key here in the second half for Hazleton.
Peters drives, kicks back out. Shot missed by Tucker, out of bounds. Valley West possession.
And the Cougars continue to struggle early in the second half with their shooting. 4 for 17 in the first half. You don't win many games shooting like that.
No, you're right about that. Again, no scoring so far here in the third. 5-point advantage for Valley West. Tried to force that one into McGear, and here comes Mariano. Open, Barletta, in and out, and over the back, Tucker.
Boncheski in good shape, in good position there on the rebound, and Barletta comes over, or Tucker comes over the top and fouls him. Barletta had a good shot here, and that's his shot. Just won't fall. Boncheski with the rebound, and Tucker over the back. Non-shooting foul, and the Spartans will bring it up. So far here in the second half, they try to force the offense a little bit too much.
kicked back out. Justin Kotarski running the point. Ball saved out of bounds. Great play by Mariano. Here's a look at our halftime stats, Pete.
Okay, you can see Hazleton, the big problem there shooting 4 of 17 from 2-point range and 1 of 7 from 3. So that's been the big problem right there. Valley West offensively has just done a pretty good job overall and out-rebounded Hazleton 17-9.
A three-pointer by Brent Teeters. Lead now cut to 2. And the fans beginning to make a little bit of noise here as well. Down low, Casey got it. Jim Casey's first 2. Mariano's 3. No good. The rebound tipped up and in. Jonathan Veet, I believe, will get credit for it as Tucker tried to tip it in. He did not get it to fall. Back to a 2-point lead.
Ball guy in there, Jonathan Veet with the tap. Gives him 5 points on the night.
Almost stolen away. This is McGear. No, rebound, Veet. Here comes Mariano.
Tug McGear scoreless so far in this game for the Spartans. And John Rossick has to be concerned about that. Both he and Vinavorsky with only 3, the 1 3-point field goal. So Hazleton has stopped the people that they wanted to stop.
Barletta? Yes. And it's John Rossick wants a timeout. He's going to get it. Let's see if he takes a 20 here or a full timeout. It's a 20-second timeout. 20-second timeout. Of course, that's one of the new rules. Here's a look at that last three-pointer taken by Hazleton area.
You see Teeters there. Gets the ball in the corner. Goes up with the shot. Drills it home. Brent's first basket of the night.
And then, just moments ago, Barletta.
And we told you that Barletta has to pick up the offense for Hazleton. And that's a good shot by Mike.
Fans back into this one. John Rossick, good time to take a timeout.
The Cougar offense is coming to life here. Scored 7 points here now in a little over half of the third quarter.
Hazleton area struggled getting some points on that scoreboard in the first half. They've done a much better job here in the second half. 3 no good. Here comes Hazleton area. Mariano looking up court. Nice speed. Veet could not finish. What do we have? Jump ball. Valley West is going to get the basketball.
Good break there by Hazleton. Had another good shot at the basket. They must have missed a dozen layups at least tonight, Canio. And here come the Spartans up in a 21-21 game.
Vinavorsky. No, and what are we going to have? Foul called against Michael Barletta.
Barletta's in pretty good position there. Call him for a push-off. I don't think Coach Live happy with that call by Dan Frischella. Valley West will inbound it under their own basket.
Vinavorsky. Boncheski. Yep. Phil can hit that if you give it to him, as we've said. And Phil now with 11.
That's where you got to get him, Canio. You got to get him down low there because they can't handle him because of his size. He's got to get more shots down in there. Of course, it's not easy. As Live's been collapsing on him with that zone.
Barletta feeding inside. Teeters, no. Put up and in, though.
Great pass by Mike Barletta. Teeters missed the first shot, got his own rebound, and scored.
Brent has 5 in this quarter. And we're tied again at 23.
Brent has given them good offense here in the third quarter.
Vinavorsky had it stripped away by Brent Teeters. And Mariano comes up court. Under 2:45 in the third. Tied at 23.
Hazleton can take their first lead of the night with a basket here. Brent Teeters has been a key here in the third quarter for the Cougars.
He'll take a three, short. Bonchesky trying to hold on to the rebound, does get it. And the Spartans looking to push here. Bonchesky baseline. Vinavorsky, that's way short.
Boy, Vinavorsky outside of that three-pointer in the first half has really struggled here tonight. Both he and McGear.
Traveling violation called against Tucker. Patrick will come in. Tucker will check out.
As you see, Matt, Vinavorsky has been in double figures the last 5 ball games for the Spartans. So far tonight, he only has 1 field goal, a three-pointer. And McGear has had 28 points in the last 2 ball games, and he's scoreless. So you can see the problems that Valley West has faced with this great defense by Bruce Live here tonight.
Needle also into the ball game, and he's got the ball now for the Spartans. Over to Hoppel. Matt Hoppel. Over to Tim Needle. Bonchesky. Phil backing in on Don Patrick. Found a cutting Hoppel.
Hoppel all alone in the lane. Made the 5-footer.
25-23. Valley West. Down to the 1-minute mark in the third. Don Patrick, outstanding wide receiver on John United's football team, has really progressed and has done a young man, only a sophomore, is going to be a real good player here at Hazleton area. Out of bounds. Valley West will have it. Apparently Patrick touched it last, and the Spartans with 43 seconds left to go in the third, if they want to, can hold for one last shot. Tim Needle. Ooh, almost picked up the pivot foot. Fans, of course, thought so, but he didn't. Casey missed it. Another offensive board. Patrick called for the foul, and he does not like the whistle being blown against him.
Excellent offensive rebound by Needle. He in a lot of traffic, both he and Bonchesky. Here you see it. The ball's knocked all around. Valley West 2 or 3 players. Needle finally gets it and goes up and gets fouled.
Here comes the second one for Needle. Missed the second. Bonchesky the board, and he put it up and in.
Boy, there's something that'll drive coaches crazy. Big offensive rebound by Phil.
Under 10 seconds to go. Mariano had it slip through his hands. He goes out of bounds. And with 7.4 seconds to go, Valley West now.
Bill Bonchesky, 13 points in the ball game, leading scorer for Wyoming Valley West.
Needle off balance. No. Patrick. That'll do it. 4-point advantage for Valley West as we head to the 4th period here at Hazleton Area High School. A look at John Rossick. Spartans head coach. Valley West is leading this ball game 27-23. Happy you could join us here on WYLN. Pretty good Wyoming Valley Conference Division I matchup. Almost a steal there by Tim Needle for the Spartans.
Brent Teeters, a big offensive cog for the Cougars in the third quarter. They're 5 of the 9 points. They trail by 4.
Beat. Lefty, no. And the board ripped down by Bonchesky. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Valley West possession.
You know, if Hazleton makes any percentage on these layups that they've missed throughout the game, they're up by about 10 now. Boy, they've had a lot of good looks at the basket.
No question about that. They have had the looks.
Yep.
Ball just not falling in. Hoppel, Boncheski, big guy, second attempt in. Determination by the sophomore.
And there's where you like to have him, Conio.
6'6", 220 pounds, and he's only a sophomore. Goodness. Barletta, Mariano now. Mariano corrals that one, and that one's a little hard off the iron. Loose ball. Valley West is going to have it. And a 20-second timeout called by Hazleton area. Phil Boncheski inside.
You can see Phil really battle here. He's in there, and he's got Hazleton jumping all over the place, and his big size that he has there is successful with the offensive rebound. 15 points. He's got more than half the points for the Cougars in 3 quarters. So that time, you know, Valley West, in the 3rd quarter, they, you know, were able to weather the storm here by Hazleton. And now they have a 6-point lead with 8 minutes to go. Final quarter getting ready to get underway here.
Both teams have burned a 20-second timeout. Between both of them still have 1 left, and both teams have all 3 of their 60-second or full timeouts remaining. Boncheski thought that Needle would slice in. He did not, and Mariano picked up the garbage, so to speak. Teeters 3. No. Offensive board by Veet. Brent Teeters, baseline. He ran right into Jim Casey, and it's going to stay Hazleton area possession.
Good defense there by Jim Casey. Shut off the baseline. You'll see Casey here with good defense. As he goes by Vinovorsky, Casey comes in there. Actually, maybe could have been a foul there, but
a lot of contact.
Yeah.
No whistle. Backdoor Mariano. Yes. Rims in, and Nathan with 11. He's been impressive as a point guard.
Great shot there over Boncheski.
And Mariano pushing, going to be called against the Cougars. Mariano went for the steal, and on the second attempt to get the basketball, picked up the personal foul. As coming back into the game is Tug McGeer. You look at John Rossick. 6-1 the Spartans, 3-3 the Cougars. Boncheski, the big guy trying to find Vinovorsky. No. Offensive rebound, blocked. And I think Tucker is going to come up with the personal foul.
I'll tell you, Tim Needle's done a pretty good job in here in the second half for Valley West. You'll see him here for the rebound. There he is in a lot of traffic. Goes up and he gets fouled by Tucker from behind. And Needle, who got a key offensive rebound in that 3rd quarter, although he missed the 2 foul shots, got another one here. He'll be back at the line again. And Valley West with a big rebounding advantage in this game, 27-18. Boncheski, a real key factor here for the Spartans.
Needle came into this game from the free throw line at 67%, but he's missed 3 in a row.
He's dropping quickly.
Yes, he is. In the 4th quarter, you got to hit your free throw. Oh, but that ball thrown away by Jonathan Veet. Spartans get it right back.
Break there for Valley West. Needle missed his second chance at the line, and the ball was taken by Hazleton and thrown out of bounds.
Vinovorsky, tenacious pressure. What do we have? A timeout? Yes. A timeout is called. Is this a 20 or a full?
I think
full timeout with 5:36 to go. We'll take a break. Back after this. John Rossick taking a 60-second timeout. He's got 2 of those remaining.
He didn't want to have a 5-second violation call there on the trap by Hazelton.
Kotarski inside, blocked by Tucker, but the body used by Matt, and that is going to bring a whistle from Bruce Weinstock.
Good call by Weinstock here. You see Vinovorsky gets inside with the body. Tucker fouled him. Vinovorsky has only had 3 points here tonight, 1 3-point field goal.
Scott first. Good.
Last 5 games he's been in double figures.
Scott came into this game only a 30% free throw shooter. 4-point lead. Valley West 25, 31-25. Rimmed in and out. Got to work on my math. It's a 6-point lead, Conio.
Another place where there's tight rims, Conio, and a lot of baskets have been bounced around and came out instead of going down the hall.
Oh, tough shot there by McGear. Talked about him in the opener. Scoreless through 3 and a couple of minutes.
Tough night for the Tuggers.
Beat. No. Throwing back in. Beat got the basketball, and he'll shoot a couple. Oh, great play, I believe, by Michael Barletta to save that basketball.
Good foul by Vinovorsky, too. That, you know, Beat had a layup, and Vinovorsky fouled him. See the great play by Barletta here, and Beat will get the ball. And Vinovorsky fouled him.
Jonathan hit the first. A 57% free throw shooter. One of the better rebounders for the Cougars as well. Came into this game with 28 boards, 14 offensive rebounds, and 14 defensive rebounds.
7 points for Beat. Cougars are within 4 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game.
Boncheski blocked by Patrick, and here come the Cougars. Barletta almost thrown away, and now a turnover.
Terrible play by Mike Barletta. Just had all the time in the world there and just didn't have control of the ball and threw it away.
Boncheski. Turn around in the lane. Yes. Oh, Bill Boncheski, 17 on the evening. 33-27.
He's the guy you want shooting the ball, especially down low.
Barletta given back to Veet, and now Teeter. Mariano. He'll go to the line.
Good fake by Mariano there. Got Kotarski up in the air.
Again, Boncheski with a nice move here.
A lot of traffic in there. Makes the spin move, goes up with the shot, and scores. Size, big factor there for Phil. He's had a tremendous night with 17.
Mariano is now 3 of 3, and Nathan will try to go 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. And he does not, but a tie-up is going to be Valley West possession anyhow. With 3:32 to go here in the 4th. Johnny Rossick's team, last year when they played here, they lost on a buzzer beater.
Well, they were forced into overtime on Saturday night against Pittston area before winning 69-61.
McGear is on the scoreboard. The Tugger with 2.
Finally, Tugger's probably saying, where's that shot been all night?
It falls, and we inch down to the 3-minute mark here in the 4th. Cougars need a run here. Patrick, the hook. Oh, no. Rebound. Beat couldn't get it to go.
I think Boncheski has intimidated Hazelton quite a number of times inside there for them missing those easy layups. As Hazelton continues to struggle offensively. Only 34 points on Saturday night and only 28 here tonight.
Apple gets it to go. 37-28 in Valley West. Looks like they're breaking away here. And a timeout going to be called by Hazleton area. The Cougars call timeout with, it's a full timeout, and we'll take a break. Back after this.
You see Coach Bruce Lyde there wondering what has happened to my offense. But he'll find somebody. I'll tell you that before this season's over, he'll have some people that'll be able to score.
Yep. I agree wholeheartedly. There's still time remaining in this ball game. Cougars got to get a bucket.
I'm Johnny Rostick. I'm running a little clock now.
Yep.
Up by 9 with 2 minutes to go.
Under 2 minutes left. Bonchesky. McGeer. Block.
Tug McGeer. Johnny Rostick very upset there. Mike Barletta really hammered McGeer as he went up for the shot. No call. Valley West gets the ball out of bounds under their own basket.
Chris Live checks in for the first time for Hazleton area. Coach's son checks in with the time remaining at 1:51 left. Bonchesky, blocking foul called against Hazleton area, and that is going to be against Michael Barletta.
Big difference here in the second half. Bonchesky got inside more than he did in the first half, and Hazleton hasn't been able to handle him at all. And he's at the line. He's got 17 points on the night. Best player on the floor here by a wide margin tonight.
One shot. Here comes the second.
He's only a sophomore. I'll tell you, there's going to be a lot of big-time scouts in here in a couple of years, Conio.
And a timeout called by Hazleton area. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. Down to 1:19 to go in the first. Things look bleak for the Cougars. Down 39-28. Mariano off glass. Too hard. Bonchesky and a reaching foul is going to be called against Nathan Mariano.
Well, when you're 6'6" and weigh 220, you can dominate a team that can't match up with you, and that's what Phil Bonchesky has done here tonight. Offensively and defensively, second half offensively inside has just been a real key factor, and he's on the line again. He's got 19 points, and Spartans have run off 6 in a row here after Hazleton crept within 5.
7 in a row. Fans now beginning to exit here at Hazleton Area High School.
Hazleton fans aren't used to this. Very few times do they ever get beat on their home floor. And as we said in the opener, they had won 32 consecutive Wyoming Valley Conference games. And now they're on a 2-game losing streak.
That shot by Tucker was missed.
Barletta with the rebound.
Barletta put it in, and a foul with 49.9 seconds to go. We're surprised. And usually these fans stick around, but these fans were walking out at about the 4-minute mark. That's a lot of time to go at that point in time. You know, and I think, well, as we get a look at the nice play inside by Barletta, really hustling underneath, you know, it tells you something when Hazleton area loses to Nanticoke as they did Saturday night, as you see Kotarski hitting the first of 2. And really, that was the worst loss that Hazleton area has ever had. But you think about how competitive and how much they've dominated this conference ever since joining it.
And Matt Tucker tonight has not scored. So we told you the problem that he had, and with that broken jaw, just not right.
Live hits it. Timeout called. We'll take a break. 42-32. Back after this. Back here at Hazleton Area High School, the Cougars forced to foul, 42-32. The Spartans looking to go 7-1 and 2-0 in the conference.
Tough Wyoming Valley Conference Division I this year. You know, you look at Nanticoke, you look at Wyoming Valley West, you look at maybe Hazleton coming back, you look at Coughlin. It's going to be a tough conference.
Both foul shots by Vinovorsky are hit. Scott, 4 in this period, 7 overall. Tucker the rebound. No. And a foul going to be called against Brent Teeters with 19.1 seconds to go here in the 4th period. John Rossick looks on, and Cougars are going to empty their bench. And John Rossick looks down at his bench. He's going to make a couple of moves as well.
Since Needle missed those 4 fouls in the second half in the 4th quarter, Valley West has been 9 of 10 from the line.
And a very excited John Rossick.
Long time since Valley West has won here.
Long time since anyone's won here.
Yeah.
What do we go? Really?
Oh, I don't. It wasn't here, but I know Holben won the old gym, and also Nanticoke had won there, but I don't ever remember Valley West winning.
Chris Live forces it, and that typifies the kind of night it's been. In and out for Hazleton Area the other way. And a layup for Chris Mikan, the junior guard slash forward with the last points of the boy. That's a 3-pointer for Jeremy Gresh. Too little, too late. Final score, 47-35. John Rossick's team picks up the win, an impressive win on the road against a very good Hazleton Area team. We will pause here and have more here at Hazleton Area High School, 47-30.